for telling black fathers to step up. Can y'all, brothers and sisters? They said they removed my content. Can y'all believe P meeting? Instagram just shut me down for telling black fathers to go to report card conferences. Instagram just shut me down for telling black fathers to go to back to school night. Instagram just shut me down for telling black coaches that there's more to the black boys' future than basketball and football. Can y'all believe this, brothers and sisters? I gotta find a new platform. I gotta find a new platform. I gotta find a new platform. Instagram shut me down for telling black fathers to go to schools and not just basketball games. Instagram shut me down for telling black fathers to go to IEP meetings, not just football games. Can y'all believe this, brothers and sisters? Can y'all believe this, brothers and sisters? Can y'all believe this? I got shut down for telling fathers to be in their sons' lives. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. This is absolutely ridiculous. And now they not letting me do no tap-ins. Let's talk about black suicide. They might shut me down for that too. Too many Africans are taking their own lives, boys, girls, men, women, and elders. Too many Africans are taking their own lives, boys, girls, men, women, and elders. Too many Africans are taking their own lives, boys, girls, men, women, and elders. I want to say this to you. If you going through some rough times in your life, as we all do as Africans living in this most racist society, if you're going through some tough patches in your life, as we all do as Africans going through this most racist society, I want to give you a couple steps from Ifa Tunde, the therapist, a couple steps from Ifa Tunde, the doctor of clinical psychology, a couple steps from Ifa Tunde, the certified school psychologist. I want to give you a couple steps for my suicidal Africans out there. My suicidal Africans out there, okay? I need you to understand something. There's a couple things I need you to understand. Challenges are put in your life on purpose. Some of them come from your own karma. Some of them come from supreme consciousness. Let me say this again. Challenges are put in your life on purpose. If you're thinking about harming yourself, you're thinking about cutting yourself, you're thinking about overdosing, you're thinking about taking it to the bridge, whatever you're thinking about, I need you to think twice. I need you to understand something. There would be no need for you to come to earth. There would have been no need for your ancestors to send you here. There would have been no need for God to give you a destiny on this planet if it was supposed to be easy. Life is not supposed to be easy all the time. It's not supposed to be hard all the time, but it's not supposed to be easy all the time as well. The challenges that come to you, some of them are self-imposed. Some of them come from your own karmic debts that you need to pay from this life or a previous life. Understand, just because you cannot remember your previous life doesn't mean you're not obligated to the mistakes you made in it. Just because you cannot remember your previous life doesn't mean you're not obligated to the mistakes that you made in it. Just because you cannot remember your previous lives or life doesn't mean you're not obligated to the mistakes that you made in it. Number two, God imposes. The universe imposes certain challenges in your life because they are there to challenge you so you can become what you need to be in order to fulfill your destiny. Do you understand, overstand, and understand? Do you understand, overstand, and understand? Do you understand, overstand, or understand? Challenges are brought to you by the Almighty from the divine design so that you can realize who you are. In football practice, your coach challenges you so you can become the best you can. When you pledge in a fraternity or sorority, they challenge you. They put you through tests. Not every test is a punishment. Not every test is a curse. That's the way you see it. Life is not supposed to be all fun and joy. Life is meant to challenge you. It's the only way your spirit can develop. It's the only way your spirit can evolve. Stop checking out of here because you think you're being punished. Stop checking out of here because you think you're being cursed. In Ifa, we say. In Yoruba culture, we say. In African culture, we say, I embrace the positive and negative aspects of my destiny. I embrace the positive and negative aspects of my destiny. I embrace the positive and negative aspects of my destiny because I understand that the good and the bad in my life are ultimately there towards helping me realize my destiny and completing my purpose. Do not kill yourself. When you kill yourself, you violate a sacred contract you made with the Almighty. Would you rather put up with this hell, or whether you put up with the hell on the other side that you're going to have to deal with because you canceled a contract on the Almighty? Do you really want to cancel a contract your soul made with God? Do you really want to cancel a contract that your soul made with God? Put that gun down. Put them pills down. Put that rope down. Put that bottle down. Do you really want to cancel a contract that you made in heaven with supreme consciousness? I don't want to suffer that karma. I do not want to suffer the karmic debts that will come to me in my next life because I canceled a contract with God in this life. Suicide is the cancellation of a divine contract. Peace and love, God. Suicide is the canceling of a contract you made with the Almighty. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. If you need to talk to somebody, you can call me up. Go to the church. Sometimes they're good for that. Go to the masjid. Sometimes they're good for that. Get you a therapist. Get you a counselor. Get you a social worker. Talk to a friend. Don't cancel out. Go to the water and talk to your ancestors. This is why all Africans need an ancestral altar. This is why all Africans need an ancestral altar. This is why all Africans need an ancestral altar. We don't worship our ancestors. We honor our ancestors. We don't worship our ancestors. We communicate with our ancestors. We don't worship our ancestors. We venerate our ancestors. A lot of you are struggling with suicide because you're suffocating your ancestors from communicating with you. I said you are suffocating your ancestors from communicating with you. I said you are suffocating your ancestors from communicating with you. You think the Bible is enough? I'm not here to convince you it's not. You think the Bible is enough? I'm not here to convince you it's not. You think the Quran is enough? I'm not here to convince you that it's not. I'm simply saying that in the ancient spiritual technology of African people, I'm simply saying that in the ancient spiritual technology of African people, I'm simply saying in the ancient spiritual technology of African people, we understand that our ancestors are our angels and we call on them to help us. Do not take your life. Do not cancel your contract with the Almighty. Those challenges that you are going through were put there to help you maximize your divine self. Those challenges you're going through were put there to help you realize the God that is within you. Understand that the power within you is greater than anything outside of you. Understand that within you is the power to overcome any challenge, any obstacle. Look what our ancestors went through. Look what our ancestors went through. 246 years in America, 400 plus years overall, and they didn't take their own lives. They fought to the death. They fought against the evil spirits telling them to take their life, and they fought against the wicked spirits that enslaved African people. I said they fought against the evil spirits that whispered in their ear to take their life, and they fought against the white supremacy spirits that tried to suffocate their life. You don't need suicide. I'm going to tell you something else. People who are suicidal have poor emotional control. You need to get control over how quickly you exaggerate the extent of your problems. Suicidal Africans tend to exaggerate their problems more. You don't put them in the proper perspective. Stop traumatizing every situation in your life. Stop traumatizing. You lost your job. I understand. That would hurt me too, to lose my job. But it's not the end of your world. Stop traumatizing. Stop catastrophizing. Black women, y'all used to never commit suicide. Look at you now. My beautiful African sisters, y'all had the lowest suicide rate in American history. Look at you now. Because you turned in spirituality for BBLs. You turned in spirituality for BBLs. You turned in a relationship with the Almighty for breast implants. Black women turn in meditation for weaves and perms. Now you're killing yourself. Soon when your boyfriend leave you for another woman, you want to kill yourself. Come on. You are the divine manifestation of supreme consciousness. Come on, black woman. You are the divine manifestation of supreme consciousness. Black men, stop taking your life, black brother. I don't care what you've been through. You've been molested. That is bad. That is horrible. The worst thing you can do to a child is take their sexual innocence. The worst thing you can do to a child is take their sexual innocence. The worst thing you can do to a child is take their sexual innocence. But it ain't the end of the world, black man. It ain't the end of the world. Look how our grandmothers were raped on the slave plantation. Look at how our mothers were raped on the slave plantation. Look at how our aunties and cousins were raped on the slave plantation, but they kept on going. Because they knew we needed them. They kept on going. Suicide is spiritual selfishness because you denying your children the benefit of having you. Suicide is spiritual selfishness. You are denying your mother and father the benefit of your care. Suicide is spiritual selfishness. You are denying the black community the benefit of your knowledge and your wisdom and your support. I said suicide is spiritual selfishness. Don't do it. Hold on, be strong. Don't do it, black woman. Hold on, be strong. Don't do it, black man. Hold on, be strong. Because one thing I want y'all to understand. When this school right here opens up in a few months, when this school right here opens up in a few months, when this beautiful school that God blessed us with and the ancestors helped us with opens up in a few months, we're going to have suicide support. We're going to have chemical addiction support. We're going to have single mother, single father support. We're going to have activities for our elders. Hold on, be strong. FDMG, heaven on earth is coming. I said, hold on, be strong. FDMG, heaven on earth is coming. When this beautiful school that you all gave us the money to purchase is ready to go. When this beautiful school that you all gave us the money to renovate is ready to go, I promise you, this will be heaven on earth. The Frederick Douglass Marcus Garvey Academy will be your heaven on earth for all African people. Oh, yes. Pan-Africanists gave birth to the social work profession. We gave birth to the self-help profession. And we're going to go back to the social work profession. And we're going to go back to the self-help profession. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my sister's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my children's keeper? Yes, I am. Am I my elders' keeper? Oh, yes, I am. Don't give up, Africans. Hold on, be strong. Black men, let's help each other. Let's stop competing over women. Let's stop competing over bling bling. Let's stop competing over merchandise. And let's get back to oneness. Ubuntu. Let's get back to Ubuntu. Let's get back to I am because I am. I am because we are. Let's get back to I and I, you and me. Not unity, but I-nity. Let's get back to not unity, but I-nity. You are me and I am you. When you hurt, I hurt. Whenever a black person takes their life, the black community has failed itself. Whenever an African commits suicide, a little piece of the African family